State-line soldiers rested home tonight. Families packed the Chicago-Rockford International Airport Friday to wait for the moment they could see their loved ones again after several months apart. Mike Walsh was there as the plane touched down.
250 soldiers step off the plane at the Rockford Airport, welcomed by families and loved ones who waited months for this moment.
It doesn't feel real. It's like it's something that you have to do, and you just hope that the time goes by fast.
While the soldiers were deployed, staying in touch wasn't easy. Short calls, texts, and occasional video chats helped families stay connected.
For us, it was really dependent on the day. If he was on day shift, I rarely ever talked to him, but if he was on nights, we would FaceTime when we could. A few texts throughout the day, here and there.
For the soldiers, every communication was a reminder of home and of everything they missed most while away.
Hugging my fiance the first time, super emotional after 10 months. Wasn't expecting the waterworks. They showed up anyways. We gotta love it. Overall, just excited to be back home, back here in the States, just surrounded by friends and family.
For parents, to see their children come back safely brings relief and joy after months apart.
I mean, it's awesome. It's super awesome, right? When you see somebody grow up from the child he was to the man he is now, it's a great feeling.
Commander Marcus Ballone says the excitement was obvious the moment they touched down.
Like as soon as that door opened, the anticipation was right there, and couldn't get off the plane fast enough.
In Rockford, Mike Walsh, WIFR News.
The soldiers will now begin reintegration to give them time to rest, reconnect with family and friends. For a select few, there will be a few more deployments in the future.